So on this video I'm going to look at the SwarmNetwork.ai. Is it worth investing in an agent license, effectively a node? There are a lot of variables unknown. The launch is just under 3 days. I'm recording this video, so that's 24th of January, so the launch is on the 27th of January, and that is around about 10 AM UK time on the 27th of January. Now, they've got some great products. There is some great experience from the development team. However, I do have some major concerns. Firstly, there's 30,000 agent licenses going to be available. If they sell all 30,000, then it's going to take a considerable time before those purchasers get their money back, which is what a lot of people look at when they're going into things like nodes. The last node project I got involved with, I actually got effectively my money back in under 9 days, but we knew exactly how many nodes were available, we knew what price they were, and so on. With this, we know the price, but we just don't know how many people are going to be buying nodes. So what we do also know is going to be 1.5 million thereabouts of truth tokens issued per day to the node holders, the agent license holders. And so we need to work out some approximate valuations. So let's say that we have a fully diluted value, FDV, of 50 million. And usually for a launch between 10 million to 100 million is fairly typical for a launch of a new project such as this. So 50 million seems a reasonable price to go with. So if we've got a token price, therefore we're trying to work out what's the token price going to be. If you're going to receive, let's go back a step. If there are 2,000 nodes sold, 2,000 agent licenses, which I think again seems reasonable. They've got 30,000 available. Gala Games had their nodes originally. They never sold their 30,000. That was back in the height of craziness. Swarm Network is quite a complicated one for ordinary people. Those are not used to nodes and AI agents, and AI agents is very fresh, so there's a lot of buzz and hype on that. However, it is quite a complicated area for someone who's not technically orientated. So I think 2,000 agent licenses seem reasonable. So if on the basis we're talking a 50 million FDV value with 10 billion tokens out there, then we're looking at a launch price around about 0.5 of a cent, US cent. So therefore, what sort of time frame are we talking about to be able to get a return on investment? Before we do that, let's just have a look at some other projects. Fetch.ai. If you look at the details on those, they launched their initial coin offering in February 2019. Their launch token price was 8.67 approximately cents per FET. By the end of the first year, they're 0.05. So that actually fell by 42% in value. So if you'd invested in Fetch.ai in February 2019, by the end of the year, February 2020, you would have lost 42% of your money. Singularity Net, which is AGIX on the token name, they held their ICO in December 2017. Their ICO price was 10 cents per AGIX, and by the end of the first year, they were 4 cents. So that was a 60% decrease. You had WorldCoin, WLD, launch date July 2023, around $2 per WorldCoin, and reached $7 in early 2024. So 250% return on investment in the first year. So there's lots of variables, but if we go back to the numbers we're crunching, so let's say they're issuing 1.5 million truth tokens per day with Swarm Network. And there are, let's go with an estimated 2,000 node holders, agent license holders, with a starting token price of 0.5 cents. That means you'd be receiving daily tokens around about 750 per day, which is $3.75. So if you have an agent's license, if on those figures 2,000 nodes sold and a token price of 0.5 cents, then you're looking around about $3.75 per day. If you spent $1,000 on an agent license, then you're looking in the region of 266 days to get to break even. That, in traditional terms, is not too bad. In this cryptocurrency arena, that could be bad. Now, if they only sell 1,000 agent licenses and the other parameters pretty much stay the same, then you're looking about 130-day payback, which would be very good. So you really need to see how many licenses get sold. And because they have their affiliate program, I know there's a few key influencers out there who are promoting this quite heavily. How much traction they've got, I don't know. But if they only sell, if they sell less than 500 licenses, then it's tempting to go and possibly buy one or two. But if it's more than 500, then you've got quite a long time until you get your return on investment. Now, you may be, that's purely looking at very materialistic, not looking at the actual specific details of the project, what they're aiming to do, their business plans. Personally, I think they're a little bit flaky. People want to know the truth, but I'm not sure people are willing to pay for the truth. We don't see any appetite generally in social media for people wanting to pay for truth. They tend to trust people who they trust, and they're happy with that. So whilst there is a fair number of people who are saying, well, we just don't know what to believe, especially with AI really taking momentum, I just don't think people are going to pay for that, and therefore I think this business model is a bit flaky, but I could obviously be completely wrong. Anyway, that's my views on Swarm Network. Not something for me unless there's less than 500 nodes sold in the first day or two. Once the node sale is finished, then the hype will die down anyway, and I don't think there'll be many more node sales after that. You tend to get this exponential decline when you get sales, because you get a whole bunch of people who are very excited to get in there right at the start because they just love doing that sort of thing. But once the dust has settled, then it's a case of, okay, then you can adjust and work out, is this a project worth getting into? We'll know the prices by then. We'll know what the token price is, what the ROIs are, and so on. At the moment, for me, there are way too many variables, so to speculate on this is a massive speculation if you're going to invest in this. But I hope you found that useful. Do let me know your comments below if it's an interesting project for you or not, and subscribe to my channel if you're interested in putting your money to work, crypto, and also angel investing, that sort of thing. Subscribe to the channel for more updates. Thanks for watching.